Mag-real talk muna tayo mga Repa Pips. An independent woman is always gonna say no when you ask her if she needs anything. Listen closely. Because when a woman has spent most of her life figuring things out on her own, and then the word no becomes automatic, not because she truly needs nothing, but because she learned not to expect help. Independence does not always start as confidence. Sometimes it starts as survival. It comes from moments where she asked for support and none came. Moments where she realized waiting for someone else to step in would only leave her disappointed. So she adapted. She learned how to solve her own problems. She learned how to comfort herself when things got hard. She learned how to carry responsibilities that once felt overwhelming, and over time, something inside her quietly changed. She stopped asking. Here's what hits different. When you ask an independent woman if she needs anything, she will almost always say no, even when life feels heavy. Because she's used to being the one people being relying on, the strong one, the dependable one, the one who shows up when others fall apart. And people who carry that role rarely feel comfortable becoming the one who needs support. Not because they don't deserve it, but because they train themselves not to depend on anyone. Another truth most people overlook was this. Independent women often handle their struggles privately. They smile in public, they keep working, they'll keep moving forward like nothing is wrong. But behind closed doors, they're processing everything alone. They're figuring things out in silence the same way they always have. And that's why simply asking them if they need something isn't always enough, because she's wired to say no. What really matters is consistency. Showing up without being asked. Noticing when she's tired. Paying attention to these small shifts in her mood. Because an independent woman may not say she needs support, but she always notices or offers it without being reminded. Here's another thing that hits different. Strong women don't fall for empty words. They pay attention to actions. They notice who checks in on them, who quietly shows care, and in small ways, because when someone spent years taking care of themselves, they don't need promises. They value presence. And when someone consistently shows up with patience and sincerity, something slowly softens inside them. The walls they built for survival begin to lower. Not all at once, but gradually. Because even the strongest women appreciate someone who understand that strength does not mean someone never needs support. It simply means they learned how to survive without it. And the rare people who recognize that and who shows kindness without being asked often become the ones an independent woman trusts the most. Hope you learned. Joey Garcia.